Glad music.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Us Two podcast. It's your boy Reggie,
It's your boy Michael.
and together we are Us Two.
Entertainment.
There we go. You know what? Yeah. Before I really get into it, how's the day been, Michael? How you feeling, mate?
Listen, I'm actually ill, but there's no excuses. We're still here. We still move. We grind.
Why you ill?
I don't know, man. Like all you infected people out there just want to come in, send me viruses and all that. But my God is greater in it. So
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not too bad myself. Thank you very much.
Sometimes ask man about me, sir, my guy. Sir. You know, it is sometimes when you're ill, you just gotta
listen.
look after yourself.
I'm used to it now. I'm used to it. So what can you say?
You're numb. You're numb to it.
I think it's London, you know. I feel like, you know, in London, yeah, people don't want to say hello to each other, man.
Listen, the fact that we wake up to grey skies every morning and, and it's such a depressing weather, like what more can you get from people? Like, what do you expect? Like, come on now.
Like, I fully deep it, yeah. There's people that you wake up at like 7 or leaving at your house at 7 a.m. And when you just look at people, you just think,
Is this life?
this is life, fam. Like, people they don't want to say hello. They just like, fair enough. Who wants to say hello when you're waking up at 7 in the morning?
Some people are grumpy as hell.
Oh man, like when people tell me, oh yeah, like when like foreigners come to this country, I'm like, oh yeah, you London people are so nice. I'm thinking,
What kind of London?
Who are you talking to? Because I ain't met them.
Listen,
I
man.
haven't met them.
Everybody just barging you when you're walking. Like, you know, when they barge me, I'm like, please don't barge me because this will end really, really bad for
Fam,
me.
it gets to the point where I start tensing. I'm like, barge me, you'll see the difference. You will see the difference.
You know, yeah, I even got to a point where, like, you know, when people like walk past you, like you know, when you're walking at them and they're going left, you're going right, and you're both just like, you don't know which way you're going.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, people, just stand still. Let them pick, because if you keep on going, you're both just gonna bump heads. So just stand still, because at the same time, you know, they don't want these problems, but it's just like to just keep your inner peace cool and calm and collected in it. So just stand still in it.
Nah, the ones that get me is the rush hour. Oh my days! Like, people don't care, you know.
Bro.
People don't care.
Like, see,
This, like, I feel like I've got so much experience from it, because when it's rush hour, I know. Like, you think I'm saying sorry if I barge into someone? Like, that's just routine now.
it's even annoying because, like, you know, you have to like travel during like what's it? At rush hour anyway, to get to games and stuff like that. In fact, let me take these headphones off now. I don't need it.
Yeah, man.
My head's
like, what DJ, bro?
All I need is the decks
Inside.
My head's hot, man. But it felt good to listen to myself though. No homo, but it was very crisp and clear. At least I know that's correct.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just checking to see if there's a little dent in my hair, but I think I'm calm. Like, go on.
No, just get so much experience from rush hour, man. When you know it's rush hour time, you don't have to say sorry or whatever, unless it's deep. Like, there was one time where I bodied one woman, and I made sure, because I knew she wanted to hit me for whatever reason. So as I done it, the way she moved, I was like, oh no, I gotta say sorry to this. I was like, I'm sorry.
I'm done.
I was like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Hey,
But because like they take the piss, man. But anyway,
you already know what I'm gonna say with this water in my hand, boys.
make sure you get your 3 liters of water down, yeah.
I'm not even gonna shout her out, but big up her though, man.
Oh,
She
man.
helped me a lot when I was injured, but it's so funny. She used to say that all the time when pre-season or just in general, innit? But I'm gonna listen to her and take her advice right now. So
It's the truth, man. You gotta stay hydrated, man. We are in a world where everyone is trying to look after their bodies anyway, for whatever reasons, when they should have been doing this time ago. But
hey, I'm gonna say a little gem. Health is wealth, innit, at the end of the day, people, man. So make sure you look after yourself. Like, I'm trying to look after myself now because I'm getting better. But I was yesterday night, bro, I was literally about to call you and be like, listen, today is not on because I don't know how I'm leaving my house. But I was like, you know what, I got a bit better. Got a couple paracetamols down me, and that was it, man.
yeah, man, because we was in trouble, but
Oh yeah, we was in trouble.
I was getting hella messages. We need this, we need that. It's like,
Yeah, to the point where you're not even shouting me to get my brother on. Like, I knew it was deep.
aye, man. It is what it is, man. Sometimes it's a weekday, can't make it.
Do you know what? Yeah, we even forgot to touch up on the last podcast session about being on time, being late.
Oh,
like, we didn't even dip into that.
man.
So guys, just make sure you're on time. Like, we learnt a big lesson the other week. So
honestly, man, I literally just forgot about that as well. But yeah, being on time is a good thing, man. Like that's something that I was like at the start of the year. My aim is to try to be on time. I mean, I'll say I'm in the 85% bracket of being on time,
85.
depending on.
We need to push that to a 90, my guy. 95.
It's depending on where I'm going. Like if it's somewhere like work, I don't want to.
Yeah.
not that I don't want to be on time, but I don't have the attitude. Like if you told me, oh yeah, be at ball 6 a.m. I'm there. I'm there because it's something I want to do.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I think that's the difference sometimes as well. If you're more passionate about something, you'll be there regardless, innit? You'll make it a top priority to. I'll be there even 15 minutes earlier. You know what I mean? So that's just the thing, especially because it was my fault as well. So I really felt it, and that just like ruined the whole day as well.
I mean, yeah, like going on top of that, I feel like you should still try to be on time just to show them like, yeah, I value my time the way I'm trying to value your time as well, because imagine you're on time and they're not on time, then you'll know how it feels. And yeah, so
it's true, man. Punctuality is key, because that could be the difference between you getting a job and not getting a job. You know what I mean? That could be the difference between you starting a football game and not starting a football game. Like the reason why I keep relating it to football, because I believe sometimes that I can relate everything to football in it to a certain extent.
Facts.
But it's just like I'm trying to give you guys comparison in it. That's just my profession in it, football and whatnot. Your profession could be you do accounting and finance in it. So be on time to that interview you got in it. You might be you could be one step away, but because you're late, you could have just ticked off the interview. You know what I mean? So make sure you're prepared.
Yeah, man. If you're not on time, you get fined.
That's it, innit? And you don't want to get fined. You know what I mean? And those fines tally up, and before you know it, that's petty money. Before you know it, you're pissed.
It's long. It's long.
Trust.
But yeah, man.
Even today, we got through the week of L's, but today was just where we took an L.
I don't know about you, but my week of L's continues.
My
week of L's continue.
Oh my god!
And it's still fresh in the memory, so I don't think I can really talk about it right now. But there's some L's we can talk about, which is today, like you said.
Oh, today's L. You know when like.
I feel like it was one of those games, man.
Like, you know when you're in control, but like you just lose control. Like I don't know how to like explain it. Like just a lot of mistakes happened, and you know we didn't really have a proper keeper as well. I'm not trying to make excuses, but those little things like add up in it.
They're big, man.
Yeah, they're very big, man. And you get punished, and that's just how it was, really and truly.
Yeah, didn't take our chances. Kind of lost a smash and grab FC.
Yeah, literally. Like
Donny's was slide tacking on
Astro in 5 sides. You know, when you slide tackle, you get a free kick. So I don't know what my man was doing.
More time you're meant to get sent off, because he done that a couple times.
He got me the first time, and then it was the same guy that clamped me the second time.
Exactly, so, and it's ridiculous. And then they try move like, oh, I didn't mean it, whatever. But it's happened. Like,
and obviously, because it's the same the same knee where I got injured. Well, I had a injury. Operation done on, so I'm a bit sensitive when it comes to that part of my body in it. So like any little thing, I'll probably get amped up about it. So yeah, if you don't want to beef me, go for my kneecaps in it. We can scrap outside in it, like around the corner. I'm joking. And
but then it's like when you lose these type of games, man. Usually the group chat is quiet for so the next time you link up or whatever.
Yeah.
So obviously with this one, we did talk about how this and that, like the energy was there, but we just didn't really turn up. Their keeper was actually on form. Like he made some decent saves. So
couldn't believe it, bro. You'd think Peter Cech was in goal at times.
But
ridiculous.
When you lose, it's like there's no cure for defeat. It's like I've tried everything. Like there's nothing.
People might think I'm exaggerating it. When I say exaggerating, I mean exaggeration in it. You know what I mean? Sorry, I like to make things sound a little bit cool. You know. But like where was I even going, man? I do this all the time. Where was I going? What was he talking about? What was he doing? Defeat. Oh yeah. So like defeat. It feels like someone died. Like that's how. Like it feels like someone died sometimes. Like that's how essentially deep it is.
It kind of is in a way.
It equates sometimes to that.
You can't go back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's gone.
It's happened.
It's gone. Literally.
Yeah. So like it hurts. Like when I lose, please don't talk to me. Like unless I'm actually talking to you, like at me in it. But please leave me alone in it. Like less is more.
it kind of depends on the person, man. Because some people's personalities, they'll get angry and they just want to fight everyone. Some people are very emotional when they lose. Like sometimes that's a bit of me. Sometimes like if the defeat hurts, like when nothing goes your way, like, sometimes you can just be emotional about it, and you just start moving like somehow.
Like that's just I'm not a sore loser, but that's just my mentality. And I think everyone's mentality is different sometimes. But you can't be going into things thinking, we'll just accept what the result is. Like you need to go into things wanting to win, if that makes sense.
100%, man.
Like my mom didn't raise me up to be a loser. Like, come on now. Like
word.
Like, come on.
100%, man.
You know what time it is. You are now listening to the Us Two podcast. Hey.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
So yeah, I always get stories from everyday life, which is actually pretty decent. But sometimes it's like, why? Like these things, just why did they happen to me? So I'm on my way back from training. This was even yesterday now, and then I see these two white girls, right? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Continue.
So I see these two white girls now, and then obviously they're wearing heels, right? So one of them takes off their heels. Then the next one decides to follow. I'm thinking,
Cinderella.
Yeah, word. I'm thinking, raw. You lot are really gonna put your feet on this dirty underground station.
How people do that.
They don't even understand that rats be roaming the undergrounds at night. Like do you know how
Lord.
disgusting that is, though? Like females chat to me like, "What's going on?"
I need to have a word. I know your feet are hurting, but
yeah, like, is it that deep? Like, bring sliders.
Exactly.
Like, there's always alternatives. If you know that's gonna be the case, bring sliders. Or just don't wear heels if you're not gonna be able to wear them all night, innit? Exactly. I mean, who am I though at the end of the day?
All I'm saying is that real girls keep their heels on all the time.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. Those are the professionals.
Oh my gosh. I was speaking to a friend of mine. They were like to me, why is it important for men to be financially stable? Like, I think that is a good topic, but as men, if I'm referring to Lucas and Mark Boller from Backtrack, we're providers. We must provide for the family. Like,
oh man! But are you talking about in general or just?
Okay, I'm talking like just in general. Like even without just you being a man like yourself. Like I think being financially stable is key, man. Because if I'm not financially stable, I can't do nothing.
You're right, man.
Well, that's how I see it, anyways. Because how are you supposed to even help your mum out or just help yourself out, let alone you want to now go in and now take girls out. These times you ain't got no funds in their account, and that just don't make sense. Yeah. So yeah, man, just gotta be smart. If you're not making a lot, like, have goals, have set plans. Like, you need to make a certain amount or save, at least try save. Like, it sounds cliche when people say try save, but there's always a way to do something, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or to better your situation. But yeah, being financially stable in this day and age is key, because even nowadays, like, people are not just having one job, they're having 2, 3 and 4. Like, everyone's having like side hustles, even females as well. Like, females are grinding as well.
Yeah.
So
I feel like before you even try to get financially stable, because a lot of people are trying to aim to be financially stable, the first thing you need is to have a job, innit? As long as you have a job and you're putting in the shifts and whatnot, then you can be on the way, like, going towards being financially stable. But as you're saving, always try to find like a side hustle where you do your 9 to 5, and then on the side hustle you do like your 5 to 9 or something like that.
Like, there's always, I think what it even all comes down to sometimes is time. Like, how do you manage your time? Because trust me, man, there's 24 hours in a day. You can, say you're even doing a 10 to 5 or whatever, or 9 to 5, sorry. Like, what are you doing for the remaining hours? Like, what are you like working on, or what are you trying to help others with, or just like little things like that. Like, what are you trying to work to? What are you trying to work to for yourself, or just your group or your family in general? So that's just how I see it. But yeah, being financially stable is key, man.
100%.
Like, I need to be financially, because once I'm financially stable, I know I'm calm. Like, that's some sort of freedom in extent. You know what I mean? Because you're free to do other things. You're free to venture out into other let's say businesses, and just free to go away and stuff. Like,
you know what time it is. You are now listening to the Us Two podcast. Hey.
Speaking about away, like, what like 3 places you like to go to? Like 3 countries, like right now.
What, that I haven't been to before?
Yeah, you haven't been to and you want to go to.
Oh man, as mad as it sounds, and I should have been here before. I want to go France. Like,
Oh my
maybe
gosh,
like-
come on, man.
it's
Why
mad.
do you
but-
want to go France?
no,
Is
because
just there, like
I
Eurostar,
know that's
quick
what I was
things,
saying,
like,
but
everyone's
France
been
is my
bro.
country, bro. I
Oh
ain't
my
been
gosh.
France.
This
I need to go like somewhere like Saint Tropez,
BTEC Frenchman.
Paris, and the things I'm learning French as well, which is mad.
Wow, you're known,
So-
yeah.
Huh?
You're known, yeah.
I said I'm learning.
Oh, I'm gonna say my bad,
What are
my
you
bad.
talking about?
I mean, I'm sure some people heard what I heard, but
Nah,
yeah, I'm just
dead.
making that clear.
Slap that in the comments right now, fam. If you
I'm
heard,
making that
if
clear.
you heard, what did you even say?
No, you said I'm
I said-
French or something.
I
like
said
that.
I'm learning French as
Oh,
well. What did you think I said? Annoying.
No, I thought you said I'm French or something like that.
So what did you say? Well, you just said I'm annoying. Yeah.
No, you said I'm known in French, sorry. I mean in
Oh.
France, sorry, or French,
Oh, man.
or whatever. It didn't make sense to me. That's why I had to ask the question, didn't it?
Alright, that's funny.
Maybe I had a moment, but I doubt it. I had my reasons,
Nah,
man.
dead. Slap in the comments right now.
Oh my gosh, go ahead.
Crazy.
Then. What, free plays? Go on. You got two
so
more.
we got France. What else is there? I think the thing is, I don't know. I wanted to say Dubai, yeah, but I just because there's so many rules there, man. I don't know because I'm shook. Imagine I could be walking next to you now. I'm in jail.
Yeah, trust. Yeah,
I don't know the rules
to
there.
breathe in a certain place.
So
you're
I'm
getting
shook. Like I don't know if you're like even allowed to do handshakes, hug people.
Yeah, it's
Like, I have to
crazy,
go
man.
on Google for that stuff,
Yeah,
man.
that's long. But it'll be a nice place to go to, though.
Yeah, but yeah, in general, I do want to go to Dubai, and
I heard it's hot as hell, though. Oh my gosh.
it's just when I see people go there and you get to wear like
Is it Sheik's on? Oh, I don't know, but
Yeah.
the all white attire kind of thing. Yeah,
it did look sick, and
It's
then when you
decent.
just like be able to go on this and do stuff like that, it's
just the
lit.
whole experience, man.
yeah.
Like in general.
And then what else?
What else? Even Dubai was in. The thing is, I'm asking you like I have three in my head myself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm kind of finding it hard now.
I mean, I'll probably definitely go back to America.
Yeah,
That's just
I mean, because I've been there. That's why I didn't want
You
to
would
say
add
it.
it in it. Oh, okay. Why you adding France then?
Because I haven't been
You
there.
actually haven't been?
No,
Oh, you've been Spain in it. My bad.
I've been Spain. Spain is my
Okay.
soft spot. Oh, Barcelona, Barcelona. God, the man them.
I should have came.
Oh,
But
that
then
was
again,
lit.
You should have came Zante as well.
Yeah,
though.
I know, I
Zante
know.
was fire.
I know, man.
What?
No, you see Barcelona, yeah. There's one club. What's it called? I think it's called Choco, fam. You know that club was lit. Like, you know when you watch the movies and then they do like a little transition and then you just see like strippers and then you see bottles popping and all of that. That exactly what was
Wow.
happening. The music was lit. They even played the French song and I was like, yeah. And then I even got into like a little altercation with one Don. Yeah, this guy. I
mean, it's never a holiday without getting into some sort of altercation or some sort of like problem or trouble or something.
So I was just walking here and Donny like barged into me. And then I was like, what's wrong with you? And then he was like,
Remember where you are, my guy. You're a long way from
land.
home.
Let me land. I was like, what's wrong with you? And then he was like, sorry. And he said it right in front of my face here. And I was like, and then I was getting ready to bag him, yeah. And then Donny was, I don't know if I should say his name, fam.
Nah, don't.
Yeah.
Call him something, the letter of his name or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Like, A was next to me, yeah. And then he was like, hey, Reg, Spanish bin. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Still, you're right. And then his friend was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, what's wrong with these Spanish Donnies, fam? And then I was like, yeah, Spanish bin is kind of mad still. I'm not on it, man. But no, the thing is that, like, the club that I went to, like, majority of it was London people. Like, there was bare London people there.
Okay.
So, obviously, when you're in Spain, you're a different country, you're hearing different languages. And then when you actually hear someone speak English, you're like, oh, my God,
Yeah.
you're one of us.
Yeah, like-
and it was just a link up from there. Like, what do you say? What do you say? What's your name? Stuff like that, man.
That's lit though, man.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
lit.
Barcelona in general was sick. We done the segways, got a decent hotel, nice views and all
I'd
of
like
that.
to try a Segway still. The experience is nice. We done quads when we went Zante. That was lit.
Oh, okay, then.
Yeah, it was lit.
That's decent, man.
Next holiday, Mandem, can you like hurry up, please? Like,
Yeah, man.
what are we waiting for? 2020 is coming. Like, we need to make plans. Like, we need to start dropping those deposits. You get me? Like, we need to live our very, very best lives.
That's right. That's
You feel me? What else? What else? I didn't even get to answer. What's okay? Cool. I said America. I'll probably go somewhere tropical. So maybe like South America. But I have to be very, very, I'll probably go to Caribbeans actually.
Jamaica. People talk about
Caribbean,
Jamaica
somewhere.
a lot.
I think that's a bit too typical though. man.
Jamaica.
Probably somewhere like Barbados, Dominican Republic, which has been suggested.
Nah,
a few.
but what I'm hearing in What's it called?
DJ. Moments.com, Dominican Republic. Go on.
I'm hearing a lot, fam.
A lot.
Hearing people are dying out there, fam. I think it's that country, anyway.
I hope not. I think them lot, they
think it's
they
them
all
anyway.
have like possessions of guns and stuff like that, innit? Are they allowed to, you know?
I don't know, but fam, Nigeria's the same, innit? You see Nigeria, yeah, fam. You see Nigeria. If you don't have a name in Nigeria,
Yeah, it's long.
I'm sorry, you're in trouble.
It's long, man. You will get conned so bad. I haven't even been, but the stories I've been told,
Nah.
yeah, that's a place I actually need to go to myself.
See Nigeria, even the Nigerian police. Oh my
I heard they're
days,
the worst. Like,
fam. Listen, if Olokpa was in London, if these lot were in London, yeah, I promise you, all these knife crimes and all that, it will be so low. Like, it's mad. There was an incident where I saw one guy getting beaten up, yeah, and then
what, by the feds?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, no. So the feds were like beating this guy because he done something wrong, didn't it?
Okay.
And then I think his mum was there, yeah. And then he was like, "Madam, me and break him leg." And you know these Nigerians, it's not this typical leg break. Like this leg break, you don't have a leg basically.
Yeah, you might as well call it a day.
And then the mum was like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." Like, fam, that type of leg break is you're done out here, fam.
Even
Just
the mum,
forget that
the
leg.
fact that the mum was allowing it, fam. Like, come on.
It was
People
bad.
are mad, you know.
No, but them man, and they'll take the
People are
piss. They'll
mad.
just laugh at you. You'll just be you'll be in the car on the way to the cell. They'll just slap your head.
That's
They'll
crazy.
slap your head. So Nigeria, man, like I said, if you don't have a name or if you don't know people there, yeah,
Well, avoid it, yeah.
I mean, you just have to
Be careful.
like
Also.
be very, very careful because armed robbers are about, man. You could just be driving and then they'll look like officers because they'll probably dress like officers. They'll just say, pull over. Next thing you know, what do you have? Oh, American boy. It's not even, forget the accent.
As soon
What
as
do
they
you think?
know if you're from the West or whatever, you're pissed. As soon as they know you can't speak Yoruba as well, you're pissed.
For
Like,
real,
just
man.
know it's gonna be a long. How many hours you'll be there for? Like that 20 minutes will feel like you were there for 3 hours.
But the thing is, like, you can like obviously if you got power and you got money, you can just say, look, here's this, and then they'll just let you go. Sometimes.
Money is power in Nigeria. I
Yeah,
think.
man.
I
Like,
think
sometimes money is more. Like if you have money, you can actually have more power than the police.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. Money is power in Nigeria.
Like you can slap the
fully
police
believe-
for 1,000
Yeah,
naira.
like-
Like, take his
Yeah, that's it, man. That's a great day for a lockbar.
For real, fam. It's like, yeah, great day in the office.
Oh.
See that, man.
So yeah, I need to go to Nige. Oh, Fiji Islands. It's basically similar to like Bora Bora, but who's trying to go Bora Bora, man? Who got peas like that? I was that maybe when I'm like 50.
Wait, it just
What's that?
depends on the financial situation where
That's
I'm at.
true. That's what I say when I'm 50.
I say 50, you know. No
I was
chance,
speaking it
fam.
into existence.
No chance.
Maybe
fam.
45. Maybe 45. I don't
Like,
know.
yeah, shout the man there. Hey, man there, what? Can you deets me this?
No, man, them are really deep in holidays, you know.
Gee, it's mad.
Like, you know what it is? What I'll really be surprised when you lot start to deets like houses and stuff like that, which is very, very, I don't know how you can do that. But when you deets house, let me know in it. Not that I'm into it, but let me know.
Hey, suspect number one.
Not even. You didn't
Look,
hear it from
I'm
here.
not involved.
You didn't hear it from here.
I'm just here to accommodate him. That's it.
to accommodate.
Nah,
And then when I get your yard, what happens? What happens?
oh,
And man, it'll be mansion even.
Hmm?
Imagine if I deets your mansion. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna take it. If I
mean,
deets your mansion right now, I said, Red, this is yours.
But how, like, what? As in confirmed?
Like confirmed.
But it's gonna have my name on it, right?
Yeah.
And how have you?
Everything
deets it?
is yours.
How-
I don't know, but I'm just giving you a scenario. I've deets it for you, and I'm like, Red, this is all yours. Are you gonna take it?
It'll be so risky. Like you have to think of the there's
Like
so
all the
many
implications
things.
and all that, all the consequences. Because if
Like,
you get bagged,
imagine you're just walking in there now, and for some reason, like you just get bucked by police, and they're looking at you like, "What do you do?" And then you told them this and that. So how can you afford this? Like
Yeah,
they'll
you-
start asking you hella questions. Then I'm like,
you just be stuttering.
for real, man.
Be stuttering like one idiot.
So it'll be difficult. But obviously on a fairy tale day, of course I'm taking it, man. What do you think this is, fam?
That's true.
It's my name, Douglas.
So
Shout out to anyone's name that's called Douglas.
if your name, Doug, I'm not even gonna talk too much. We're gonna get into that, man. But there's man them out here doing it for you, like Douglas Costa and that, like them are hard. But I don't know about the rest of you Douglases.
For real.
Even like, what's like So all the trips I'd go to away, majority of the country like all hot and stuff. Oh, Iceland.
Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland. You know they got that lagoon thing, whatever.
Iceland.
It's cold, but it's decent. Like I've seen people recently go there, like Iceland, and it's got like the scenery's all nice and stuff. Like there's like pools outside and like volcanoes or something like that. I know it's making sense to some of you people, but Iceland.
What's that? How many people are in there? I swear it's like a small country.
Oh yeah, there is still. It's like probably like 200, 100k. That's small,
hearing
you know?
that. Like, that's crazy.
Like probably how many people in bloody Charlton or something. Imagine if there was 100k people in Charlton.
I don't even think there would be, you know,
I don't
100k.
think so.
That's a lot. Now that I think about
You
it.
got to think about how many houses there are. How many of those houses are
100K.
empty, and then you just got to. What's the average house like? Number of people in that household. That this is all long. I'm not willing to do this, so let me just give up. But yeah, Iceland is a place I'd actually like to go to. Now, 3 places you would not like to visit. I already got a strong, solid 2.
Hopefully Noah gets onto me, but it's facts. If from the top of my head, I'm gonna say Afghanistan, Syria, flipping Iran, all of them places there, fam.
I'm so flipping dead.
I'm not trying to go to them places, man. What the hell? I don't even think can you even get a plane there. I don't think it's possible.
There's certain airspaces that are shut off actually, so you'd have to go to like another country and then get driven into like
because the majority of the countries they know what's happening or they're beefing them like.
Yeah, it's long, man.
So those will be my countries where I can't really.
That is war.
And then obviously get them rated as countries, but it shouldn't really
affect
why
you shouldn't be going there.
Because look, even this country that we're in, it's happening. So
the fact that even happening with people you know and stuff like that's even crazy within itself.
Exactly, man.
Like even I was gonna add North Korea, defo.
Oh, forget it. What's his name, fam?
Was it Kim Jong-un? What did Panache? Panache was like his name's called Kim Jong-un or some next thing like that. But that guy's on smoke though.
I know I'm not on it. I am not on it. I'm not on it.
If those nukes hit you, you're pissed. This Kim Jong-un. What was it? King Song-un.
Hey, chill.
Done.
I'm hot. I'm
hot. I'm even coughing. Hey, that's funny. That's funny as hell.
You know what time it is. You are now listening to the Us Two podcast. Hey.
Do you know what I was reading, yeah? What? You see that country, you know, like, they only have, like, 3 TV channels. How can they only have 3? Like, I don't even think they even know what YouTube is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If they don't have YouTube. But
like, they're so strict. Like, there's certain classes that you're in, like, to live a standard life or whatever. Like, it's crazy. And, like, I heard, because they don't like the Western world, innit? Like, they literally despise us, innit? So they're just on their own thing. Like, literally, really and truly. Like, they dress a certain way. Like, apparently, there's only, like, you can only choose between, like, 10 different types of trims.
Oh.
Imagine only being allowed to do 10, like, imagine you couldn't do dreads. Not saying you do dreads anyway, but imagine, like, you couldn't, like, dye your hair or anything like that.
I think it's a thing where, because they're already used to it, like, imagine they was in our shoes and then it had to be stopped. And you're just going to be losing your mind type of thing. So now that the 3 channels thing is normal to them, but for us, we'll be losing it. And imagine there's no YouTube.
Bro,
start putting out hair that we don't even have.
Even on that, yeah, I even read that they only have, like, 1 holiday or 2 holidays or something like that. Like, that country's, excuse my French, is effed. Like, it is effed. Like, it is crazy. And what was the other country? Russia. But the only reason... Okay, but the only reason why I wouldn't go Russia, yeah, is because I just don't know, man. Those are some stone cold hearted people. Like, that's how they come across to me, innit? And, like, what am I doing there? Like, what's the
Yeah.
reason for me being there? Unless there's like a World Cup or something, like a
Where
big
am I
event.
rushing to?
Where am
bruv?
I actually? Where am I rushing to? Like, what's there for me? Nothing. Like, so you're not catching me there.
Yeah.
What else? I think those are the big two for me. Those countries, impos.
I said my countries, boy. But yeah, I think my third country that I want to go to is like somewhere like Japan, innit?
Japan.
Like
That's
Tokyo
decent.
sides, like.
Yeah,
But
that's
obviously, I've
different.
seen like videos on Twitter and stuff of how, obviously, because you're depending on
Oh,
your
that
race,
video
you're
too,
black,
innit?
innit?
Yeah.
Like these lot will treat you like it's a thing where
Like
it's
you're
not
a superstar.
like like you're a superstar, but sometimes like they fully can come to you. Like if you got a lot of hair, yeah, they'll just start
Touching
your
you.
hair, like,
Really?
Like
I saw
consent, nothing.
Like I saw a video. It's like you're a different species, and that's crazy, man. Like we're all humans at the end of the day,
It's mad,
and that's why like, all this racism thing don't make sense because if you cut all of us, we all bleed the same. So it's like what next? We all have the same flesh and enough. So what next? Like,
Yeah.
we're all equal in a sense, but it's the fact that some people have never seen a type of a certain race before in their life is just like raw, like, and
It's true,
it's
man.
just their like reaction to it. It's just like wow, like.
I mean, like again, I kind of relate to Nigeria because obviously in Nigeria there's a lot of it's majority black people in it. So when they do see a white person, they'll just be looking at them like one kind.
Yeah. Like there's some sort of stigma, like why you here kind of thing.
for
innit?
real, or you have money.
Yeah, that's it. Really
And
and
then
truly.
they'll try to take the piss, man. Like if you get to the airport and you're like a white person, they're like, oh, let's collect your suitcase. Even though they do it for everyone, this one they're like, yeah, this one has money.
Yeah,
Fam.
definitely, man.
And they're looking at you, fam. Like, ooh, designer this, okay, D&G, say no more.
Yeah, and
mad.
also, guys, excuse my sniffing in it. You know, I'm recovering from my illness in it, so.
You woof woof. Bro.
I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, my days. What a day, though, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I literally just chilled. This thing destroyed me, but apart from the L that I took, boy.
And I didn't even do much today, man. Apart from kickball. Obviously, I've done my, little errands and all of that. But, oh, mad.
Yeah, trust. Oh, I'm gonna have to just leave that one over
Yeah,
there, boy.
Get it.
Yeah,
fam.
trust.
Get it. Like, technical
Don't worry, it's
difficulties and that.
technical difficulties / private messages getting on here, but obviously you guys can't see it, innit? You can only see us two. No pun intended.
Hey. I want to talk about dating.
Ooh, dating. Go on. What's your? What you want to talk about that? What do you want to say?
It's like dating in terms of like meeting them on social media, meeting them on dating websites, or like meeting them in person. Like we've gone from like, although our generation wasn't like kind of built on meeting people in person. Like nowadays, yeah, literally people are finding their love of their lives on a website.
Tinder,
Freaking eHarmony and that, I can never forget eHarmony just because of our teacher in secondary school, man. When he said that's where I found my wife.
Oh my
I was like, to what websites do you use? He's like, eHarmony. I was like, say no more.
I don't know. Like, pardon me.
Because nowadays, yeah, more time we don't even, like, we can see a girl on the streets. More time some guys would, like, meet her or whatever. But it's always on, like, Instagram, Twitter. Send it a DM. Or, like, guys will be asking for Twitter, I'm trying to get this girl, so...
What do I do kind of thing?
Yeah, and then you just see guys in the comments, thank you for borrowing me your Lamborghini,
Yeah,
man. I really
know
appreciate
that
it.
one is so dumb, like,
And
but
it's
I
like,
get
yeah,
it,
no
though.
problem, bro. You can keep it.
Yeah, trust.
Thanks for the 50 grand, man. I
Yeah,
really
like, you
appreciate
borrowed
it.
me, yeah.
I got you, bro. Anytime. And everyone's just helping them. And then sometimes the girl will dig it, and they're like, you know what? I don't
Yeah,
mind.
like-
Let's try it.
You never know how far
And
I
then
can get you, innit?
you get pictures on Twitter as well. All I did was send a DM, and now look, I've got a ring on my finger. Like,
That's it. It's crazy.
Like dating is now a different ball game, man.
Yeah, it's
But
changed.
then again, do we even date? If that makes sense. Like,
What, as in like the dating experience?
yeah, like as in when you say, oh yeah, we're going dating. What's classified as dating? As in cinema? Is that classified as dating? Do you know what I mean? Like, how can you go to cinema on the first date or something?
Yeah, no, don't do that, guys. That's a big red flag. That's a big no. You can't do that.
Yeah.
How you? No. That don't work. Like, avoid that. Avoid that until later stages. Dating. I mean, what was the question you even asked before?
Like what is classified as dating? Like even in terms of just going on the first date.
See me, yeah. I don't even use the word dating. I think, yeah, I'll just call it going with the flow, man. We're just out here, man. Like,
Damn, man.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a formal way of saying, like, I think dating is a formal way of me saying, like, oh, I'm just going with the flow, we're just vibes in and stuff like that. I don't really call it a date, to be fair. But, like, if it's, like, a dinner and stuff like that, then maybe, yeah, like, if you're taking someone out, if you're like, listen, whoever you're speaking to, we're going to go here, then yes. It's practically a date at that point. But I just wouldn't say it's a date, innit?
So, like, what's your setup in terms of the date? Would you go to dinner first and then do the activity?
No. You always do the activities first.
Okay.
You always do the activity. Because the thing is with dinner, if you go straight into dinner, it's like, it's still a bit like you're looking at each other. It's still a little bit tense. So what you want to do is just go to, I'm giving you guys gems now.
Yeah.
You want to go to little activities. I'm not going to say activities. Just type in what activities is and just search it up and you'll know, you get a list of what activities are. Do that first. Break the ice a little bit, break the awkwardness if there is one. And then, yeah, from there, go to a little meal and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if it's like that. Can you come in?
I don't even know.
Awkward. Come on. Yeah. Hi. Yeah.
Sorry, are you recording?
Yeah. Mad. Oh.
Yeah.
The show must go on anyway.
The show must go on.
So yeah, like definitely go on activities first, and then that breaks all the awkwardness and just loosens both of you up a little bit, and then go have a meal somewhere. Make sure you take into consideration what food she likes to eat in it. You know what I mean? That way it's a bit more. You know, this is tips for the man, minute. Girls, I can't really speak on that too stuff, but we'll get in a guest for you, and you guys can get tips from her in it. But stay tuned for that. And go on.
Yeah, because I was going to say, obviously, when it comes to the dating, you actually want to get to know the person to see if there's any potential red flags that you can take into consideration, or like, nah, I don't think I can do this one.
That's the thing, man. Sometimes I used to say, I don't know why, but my analogies of things are just crazy. Like, you know when, excuse me, you know in maths, yeah, you had the trial and improvement, innit? So you just keep trialing, and then you keep improving until you get to your actual final answer or near your final answer, and then that's when, hopefully, fingers crossed, that person is the one in it. So you just keep trialing, keep improving, and obviously if you catch red flags, I mean, don't ignore your red flags in it. Don't be naive to it in it. Like you might absolutely like the person, but don't be dumb in it.
Easier said than
it is because you lot get lost in stew. Like,
this stew must be buff, fam. Because honestly, listen, man, words to Trey Songz, Pretty Girls Lie.
Wow, is that indirecto?
Hey, it might be, but like I said, it's still fresh in the memory. So stay tuned for that one.
Fair enough.
Unless you wanna proper go at me, like DM me comments, put in the comments, look, Reg, I need that topic, I need that story now, I need it now.
Trust, get at us, man. Drop it down in the comments. Make sure you guys subscribe and like this video. Obviously, I mean, you obviously like what we're saying because you're still here listening, so give us a like, innit? And Reg, with the dislike, what should they do?
I'll say for the dislike, put it as a like, so I know that you disliked it.
You know what I mean? So
makes sense.
Yeah, calm. I like this dislike thing, you know. I love it, man. But yeah, man, dating is it's changing nowadays, man. Like it's I'd say it's evolving, innit? Because there's so many apps out there. So
yeah, I
mean, nowadays people are speaking to like multiple partners at once, innit? I mean, that's just some people. Some people like to stick to one, i.e. myself. But
you can see why there's men that have 5 wives, man.
Yeah, I told you.
That's what I was saying. Like, there's a reason. But look, just before disclaimer, I'm a one club person. So don't try to get at me just to make sure. But I can see why. I can definitely see why. So,
I'm done.
But I'm a one club man. There we go.
I'm so done. Because there's like, I understand sometimes I actually deep, like there's uncles that have 5 wives, but like sometimes like I really understand it sometimes, but it's just like, in this day and age, for me, I don't think it's practical, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think.
Do we, even relationships, man, like a lot of people like despise relationships because obviously what they see on social media, and obviously they look up to people like your Beyonce's, your Jay-Z's.
Oh, here we go again with your this and your that.
Yeah, so they look up to them, and then when you see them, like, when you hear that, Jay-Z potentially cheated or allegedly, I'm not gonna say he did, but when you hear things like that, people's like hopes go down.
Yeah, it's like, it's like a turn off. It's like, I don't want to date no one no more. I just want to do my thing and just live my life.
Yeah,
like,
man. So like people are just like in situationships. They're like, what's the point of putting a title on it? Or some people do want that title, but some people don't want that title. Some people don't want to be committed. They just want to have fun. FWB things.
I'm done. I'm done. Yo, you want to
sounds like I'm rapping there.
You want to break that abbreviation down for us, or?
Yeah, that's FWB stands for Friends with Benefits.
Okay.
So, you know, just having fun, basically.
Until when you guys catch your feelings, then woo.
Someone will be hurt.
Someone will be hurt.
Someone will fail.
Will fail. I can tell that's an individual.
Can you imagine?
Like, this guy is hilarious, man.
What a guy,
What's his name? Mr. What's it? What's his name? Woodcock, innit?
Yeah, Mr. Woodcock.
We had 2 in it, so yeah, Mr. Woodcock.
I think it was the short one.
Yeah. That's the only way to differentiate
For
them,
real.
innit? But yeah, the short one, he was so funny.
I remember he said in the assembly, like, he was just talking about, I don't know, maybe career paths and like inspiration and that. And he's like, but look, don't get me wrong, someone in this room will fail.
Like, how you
and it was like, what the hell was going on? Like, it was so mad when he said it. I couldn't.
He's probably saying that like, it's normal to just say that in front of a group
For
of lads
real.
that are
and how
doing.
old was he? We was like year 9, maybe year
Yeah,
10.
like
Or possibly even year 11. I don't even know.
probably even throughout the year, he probably even said that. But that one time he said it, I can't lie, a lot of heads turned. Like, we were like, did we really just hear that? Like,
For real, man. That could really put someone down, you know.
Like, imagine that's one of the most things I like remember from St. Columbus. It's St. Columbus, by the way. That school was amazing, man. The best 5 years of my life.
Yeah, my one's
Back
4
to
years
back.
Still, but
Back to back. It was lit. It was lit.
And then obviously you got the other teacher, Mr. Chalice.
Yeah, Mr.
All I
Chalice,
remember is,
man.
remember, men, not boys.
Ah,
That is stuck in my head from time.
You know
I don't
what,
know
yeah.
why.
You see St. Columbus, they just gave us bars for days.
Honestly,
like, how could
man.
you not in it?
That school, oh man. And you see with St. Columbus, just quickly, yeah. When I first heard about it, because I've always known to be in mixed schools or whatever. So when I heard it was a boys' school, I was like to my mum, "No, I'm not going."
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
fam,
yeah.
I was thinking, that's it. Everyone's gay.
Yeah,
everyone is
that is
gay.
actually, I don't know if that's still the stigma now, innit? But like, you just like, what's the word I'm looking for? You would just think that all boys school straight away.
Yeah.
Gay. You know what I mean?
And I ain't got nothing against gay people, but it's just like, I'm just not on it. I was like to myself,
you don't roll like that,
look,
basically.
I am not making friends with no one.
Yeah.
No one. And obviously when I was young, that was my mindset. Was like, look at this guy. I see bare them walking together. Like, oh my goodness, I've never seen so many people like that type
crazy,
of thing.
Innit?
So yeah, man. But again, it's made me the man I am today, man.
It's true.
I've been through a lot.
Listen, man, I've
Tell
been
you
up like 50,000 mountains at least. Or I'm not exaggerating, by the way. I've been up 50,000 mountains.
It's mad.
But even like, do you know what's funny? Yeah, like I think, I don't know if it's just our area, but like where there's all boys school, there's always an all girls school right next to it. Like, I don't know if that's through like the whole of London or just everywhere in general. But why is it like that though? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Trust me, we loved it back in the day, man.
I feel like it's needed, man. Cause
It
like,
is,
even
it is.
going back to it, because it was a boys' school. When we saw a buff teacher,
Yeah.
my fam, it just remember there was one teacher. Yeah, this girl was so buff. She was young as well. Like when it came to our class, yeah, they had to put like some tape so we couldn't see her.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then she had
man.
to be escorted out. Can you imagine? That's
Just,
how pink she was. It's like we was in prison, and you're obviously it's kind of like it's just all boys. So when you see a girl, you're just ready to pounce.
You're
fam.
hungry.
Oh mate, there's so many
You're
things that
hungry.
happening at school. Made teachers cry.
Oh my god.
Some teachers was like, meet me at the backfield, fam.
Yeah,
Like certain
like,
teachers
it's
wanted to fight you,
serious, like I'm telling you, all you lot went to St. Columbus, if you didn't have at least 2-3 good years back to back, then your experience and you as a person are very dog.
man.
I don't want to swear, but yeah,
you missed out. I'm not
you
gonna
missed
lie.
out, man. Or your life is just basically dead. Sorry to say, but it was just I don't know what you was getting through, but our experiences was
100%.
crazy, man. Like everything was free. Like I don't know what to say, but. I'll big up St. Columbus though, man. I ain't been there once. I need to go back. I'll probably.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I mean, obviously you did. You wasn't there. I did see like Mr. Mine in like, one of our games.
That's
So
true.
Did put something on Twitter.
I mean, I've seen
That was
teachers here
decent
and
as
there.
well.
I've seen
Yeah.
teachers here and there, but I still need to actually go back, visit, and see like what it's looking like now, because I know it's probably changed and stuff like that.
Changed
So,
bears. I want to know what teachers are still there.
yeah, trust. I hope my
It's
form
crazy.
tutor's still there. Actually, I think she's still there.
I can't even remember my form tutor.
Like we had Like certain teachers' names as well, funny as hell. Funny as hell. Like
Hey, nah. There's one I just remember. I'm not gonna say
you
it, but that was
see,
peak.
St. Columbus, we can go on for days.
Honestly,
like,
man, I feel
kid
like
you not.
we're gonna have to get 2 more people that went to St. Columbus.
Yeah, and then talk about it because it
it'll
was
be
lit.
lit. That
It was
conversation will be lit, man.
Trust.
It'll be lit.
Oh my gosh, man, St. Columbus, man.
You know what time it is. You are now listening to the Us Two podcast. Hey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, I'm gonna end with quote of the day. Not quote of the day, just a quote I like to use a lot. I even said it earlier in this podcasting session. If you were listening and paying attention, less is more. Like honestly, it's really truly it's actually self-explanatory. Like how can I put it across? What do you think about it before I actually
Less is more.
Less is more.
When you say less is more, I feel like you're just basically saying, well, it depends on how you're looking at it. You can say, when you say less is more, silence is golden in a sense where just like work in silence and like make your success like
Speak for
make
yourself.
yeah,
Like
exactly. Something like that. Let them think you're losing. Like if you're not, maybe you could be someone that's, because social media is there, you're not really like posting or whatever. People are just think, oh, something's happening, but then you just come out with a bang, like in that sense. And obviously, like say less and do more in it.
Yeah.
Action does speak louder than words, and
That's it. Literally, really and
So-
truly, like
it's gotta be action, man.
yeah, literally, like if I put it in football context, it's like Dolly's player could be doing a lot of step overs and then shifts it and then shoots when all he had to do from the jump was to shift it and shoot.
Yeah.
So less is more. Like simplify everything and just keep it simple. Basically, what I'm trying to say. So because a lot of people like to ruin it for many, innit? So yeah, I think that's the best way to put it across. Let me know what you think about less is more in the comment section down below.
Yeah.
If you have any quotes as well, like you want to throw at us, then we could talk about. Let us know.
Yeah. Just quickly though, because I did see something on my Snapchat, and it was from some guy. It was that to my 23 to 28-year-olds, you've reached the age where people around you are starting to give up on themselves because they think it's too late. Don't let that energy rub off on you. The moment is critical. Push through. So like, obviously back in the day, it can be a thing where, okay, once you reach a certain age, then you might have to think about like forgetting your dreams or whatnot. But because we're in today's generation of 2019, you can make money anyhow now. Like there's too many ways to make money. Like it almost gets to a point where you feel like you can say, how can you not be making money? If that makes sense?
Yeah.
Like there's too many ways to make money. So just because you're getting to a certain age, like look, right now age is literally just a number. When you think of people like actors like Idris Elba that got their first role at 40 something
crazy,
years
innit?
old, like deep it 40 something, you're thinking 40 something, yeah, I might have to give up now type of thing. So it can happen, man. People are making dumb money online, man. People are getting like what the most viewed most successful YouTuber is like 7 years old or 8 years old, making like 22 mil a year just from reviewing toys. So there's so many ways to make money, man.
Like
Forget age as a number.
Like even from me listening to that, what I got from it was just like a lot of people giving up. Like in terms of, I'm gonna say through my experience, like I've played with so many good footballers and stuff like that, and the talent I've seen and played with is just like, how have you not even made it there? But because they just decided to give up, which is not, obviously is sometimes not your fault in that, but if you just kept going and kept grinding, just kept pushing through it, you never know where consistency might have gotten you in it. So yeah, stay consistent, people. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on yourselves.
Yeah,
so yeah, that's my, before I get ill, that's my main
yeah, they say most
think
people
about
die
it.
at 25, but they don't get buried until they're 70.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but that is us for
Yeah.
today, guys. I hope you
Trust.
enjoyed this podcast. This was episode 2. So you guys know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
as always,
Our socials are in the description box down below. So we look forward to seeing you guys soon.
yeah.
And we are out.
Peace, you lot. Stay blessed.
Peace.